Hey guys, so finally, I should be getting a cord for my monitor that'll essentially let me use my desktop computer. As I may have mentioned to you guys, I moved out quite recently, so as far as apartment life goes for me, I've been waiting for all things for me to be waiting in the mail for. It's like a monitor cord, and that's gonna make using my microphone and using all my programs and webcams and stuff a lot easier. So I've just been using my laptop all this time. Like, it's funny. I've ordered a lot of shit in the mail and I've waited the longest for this, and I've been so like it's just kept me on the edge of my seat because I'm actually excited about making videos for you guys, but I'm just like, hurry up, microphone cord, like, but whatever, it is what it is. I'll have better videos for you, and hopefully I'll be able to screw with like the audio quality and visual quality and get out the best of the best videos I can for you guys. So today's video is just about using the right fitness resources, because I feel that when a kid, let's say a 15-year-old or something, wants to start his fitness journey, it's very likely that they're going to go on like bodybuilding.com, or they're just going to like Google like, oh, what's a good plan to go on? And what they're going to end up finding is some giant like steroid head that actually doesn't have any idea what they're talking about and just gives people a plan to follow that makes no sense and just defies the laws of physiology and whatnot. And it's really sad that fitness has become this. Fitness is such a cool thing. It's such an important thing for everyone that people shouldn't have to worry about being lied to or pushed away. But you know, it's a nice sell. It's a nice game plan to get on a bit of gear, look, and just people will just say, oh, look, that guy's huge. He knows what he's talking about. Especially, you see this all the time on bodybuilding.com, or you'll read an article in like Men's Health magazine, and at first glance, you're like, they know what they're talking about. But the unfortunate thing is that 90% of the time they don't. I think there's very few good, solid resources online. I would never ever call myself an expert. Like, I'm probably wrong about a million things, but I feel I'm at least trying to give you advice that's right. Whereas I feel like there are people that their game plan is to sell kids bullshit. Like, their game plan is to find kids and just tell them that they have the magical secret to putting on 40 pounds of muscle when that's not possible. And I think it's really fucked up. Like, I think if it weren't for that, a lot more people would be better off. On that note, talking about resources, what are positive resources? I like a website called Stronger by Science. I've mentioned this before, by Greg Nuckols. You've probably seen Greg Nuckols in a couple Omar Isuf videos if you watch him. I like his YouTube channel. I have actually not seen too many videos off of it, but every video that I do click on to watch, I see him giving out advice that I feel like I've tried out and has worked before. And I've never seen him really steer anyone the wrong way with what he talks about. And so I think those two are both very positive resources. And I know another YouTube channel that gets a lot of like hatred is Vegan Gains. And well, you can disagree with him on a lot of things. His worst of the fitness industry, sometimes he goes a little too harsh on some people, but in all honesty, he is, I think, right to call people out in some respects, because some people really do just jump on this bandwagon of corruption and greed and just trying to sell people lies, and they just want to take advantage of everyone. Like, you see Mike O'Hearn selling fucking the frog, that like ab wheel thing, for like $1,200 or something like that. I don't understand that stuff. Like, you're just trying to fuck people over. See, I think certain people have a mindset of positivity where they want to put out good information for everyone, and they want people to just have a fair chance at reaching their goals, and they have a progressive mindset. They have a mindset where I want to put out good stuff, and I want the world world, society to move forward. Like, I don't want to like stop people from reaching their goals. I just want to promote positivity. And then you have people that kind of step back and they say, hey, why don't I just throw a wrench in these plans and just sell people the wrong information to try and fuck them over. And if someone thinks that what I'm telling them is true, they'll pay me $200 a month for it. So you get that a lot, and it's just ridiculous, and I hate it, and it upsets me, but it is what it is. And it's unfortunate because, I mean, I brought up Omar Yusuf, for example. You'll see him, and from what I can tell, he's not using steroids or anything. So he'll give out very good advice, very perfect advice, but I think that the temptation to take steroids is very big, because you'll have him giving out this really good advice, and then you'll have someone like Cali Muscle or something like that who just denies left and right that they're taking anything, and then gives out really shitty advice, and you have a lot of kids flocking to his videos and watching them instead of Omar Yusuf's, for instance. And you can just see how just the image you have, just like in your thumbnail, for instance, people, like, you can't judge a book by its cover. Well, unfortunately, everyone judges books by their cover these days, to be honest. Not these days, forever, but you know what I mean. This stuff kind of irks me. This video, I haven't really fully articulated my thoughts. I've kind of been all around with my opinions on the matter, but I think I'll probably narrow them down and put them out there for you guys. And I do have to be like a little bit careful, because there are people that do this, and there are people that are well-wishing, and I do think that they're trying to promote positive messages. It's just, I know when some of them are con men and some of them like are well-meaning. For instance, I don't think there's anything wrong with using steroids at all if it's used to push towards your goals, and if you feel that, hey, like, it's my body, it's my choice, and if I think to myself that my goal, that my dream is to become the strongest person in the world, then I do think, yeah, they are necessary. You're not going to reach that goal without them. But if your goal is to take them to try and confuse people and to try and sell people bullshit, then I think there is cause for negativity. I think there is a little bit of something wrong going there. And while you shouldn't demonize them like tons and tons, you shouldn't be like terribly hateful towards them, because everyone's a human being, you know, like, everyone just makes choices, some good, some bad. You don't know the whole story. Like, there's things in the States, right, where really if you did come out and say that you were on steroids, I'm pretty sure there'd be some legal issues with that, and serious repercussions for your actions. So you do have to bear in mind those things. My main point is be very, very critical of the resources, right? I just named a couple of them. Stronger by Science and Omar Yusuf's channel is pretty good. And I do like Lyle McDonald's bodyrecomposition.com. But those are a few resources. Maybe I'll suggest some other ones in future videos. But hope you guys enjoyed this tangent. Peace.